Good morning, friends and fellow traders, and happy Friday. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options and your morning market preparation video for December 19th, 2018. My goodness, those bulls are strong, strong, strong. Looks like we had several bear attacks yesterday, and they were just little skirmishes. The bears made an attempt at the battle line there, kind of pushing to test the line. And so far, those bulls are holding up quite well. Now, the diamonds had a little bit of a pullback yesterday, but as I record this at the moment, the Dow is pointing to better than a 70-point gap up this morning. Those bulls are showing strength. Now, overnight, the futures did also have a little bit of a bear attack, but that was completely defended by this morning. So, my goodness, where's this going to end? I don't know. We are certainly strong, and the bulls are willing to fight to hold on to ground. And so here in the Dow, we have a little bit of just a kind of an inside day yesterday, a little bit of a pullback. Nothing much here at all of concern. This morning we have this little bit of a gap up this morning. Nothing major here though in the look of the chart. And I'm guessing we might slip into a little bit of a consolidation over toward the trend. It's also possible that those bears, at a gap up open like that, those bears are going to make another run at it. I kind of suspect that won't happen on a Friday, but you never know. We don't have an awful lot of data to go on this morning. We have on the economic calendar, we only have consumer sentiment here at 10 o'clock, and it can move the market, but really, consumer sentiment has been so strong, and they're expecting it to increase today. I can't see that creating any trouble for the market. We do have 3 Fed speakers today as we move along, and even the earnings calendar really isn't giving the market a whole lot to chew on. With only 17 companies reporting today, kind of keeping it. Slow and easy. Again, few of the banking, regional banks and things like that out there reporting, but nothing, nothing of major concern. In the oil sector, SLB is reporting this morning. We'll have to wait and see where that goes, but no huge reports that I would be ultimately concerned that they're going to move the market. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY moving on up here. Whoops, and that's this. Moving on up here and holding this this upper level. Had a little bit of a rest yesterday. Spinning top doji just means indecision. Again, this could slip into a little bit of a sideways consolidation. It could also, be subject to a bear attack, or those bulls could push out of here strongly, like they're showing this morning. Some amazing strength here in the futures. This morning we're looking at, we could come very close to creating a breakout open this morning on the SPY. So kind of keep that in mind. Amazing strength. The Qs, on the other hand, are showing tremendous strength this morning. Qs are gapping up this morning. Could easily set a new record high at the open today. The Nasdaq showing tremendous strength this morning. Let's take a quick peek at IWM. IWM failed to, really participate yesterday, but it really didn't break down either. We're holding above this support level, which is important. We're holding above this trend. Not really participating, but not going away either. So no real clues here of danger on IWM, at least at the moment. Now, Fridays lately have been typically really strong, so we could easily see today be, kind of running that same thing. Um, it just makes you wonder how much longer this can continue before those bears really come out and need to feed for a little while. But stay with the trend until the trend breaks. Just don't be throwing caution to the wind here. Make sure you're buying low risk entry positions. Make sure you're planning that risk very carefully. And as for me, as normal on Fridays, I'm going to be more focused on profit taking, putting money in the bank, than I am chasing brand new risk heading into a weekend. That doesn't mean it can't happen that I won't buy. You guys know that I will. And I will be looking. So if I find that really great trade, we will get on that. So, stay tuned. We'll see how this goes. Never say never, right? Let's take a look at the VIX. Interestingly enough, the VIX has been rallying as the market has been holding up and rallying, showing a little fear. But I'm seeing this morning the VIX may be getting just a little bit of a gap back down on this bullish move this morning. So let's keep an eye on it. I don't see, clearly there's no major fear coming into the market. So all we can do is continue to watch that price action closely and look for clues if that does start to occur. Let's take a look at T2122 real quick. Whoops. T2122, the 4-week new high, new low ratio. And as you can see, that turned lower yesterday. While the market was holding up, we had just enough a dip in that it turned lower. We are back down here in that zone. Now, one thing I will mention that this did kind of break that little trend right there. But we're back down here in this area where we certainly have plenty of upside room. This is not showing us as being overly bought. So as much as the market seems extended or stretched, there's indications that there's still upside that could be, could come very easily in the market. So let's watch that closely as we move along. This also could be pointing, the fact that we broke that trend, could be pointing that those bear attacks are starting to have some effect, and we may finally get a little move lower or a little rest in the market, at least, to build a level of support for the bulls. Let's take a peek. Oh, I already did the earnings, so I guess we're done with that. Keep in mind, guys, that as we move into the weekend, anything is possible. We're dealing with some political drama, and I'm getting doggone sick of it. Congress or the House has kicked the can down the road again, not really passing a budget, but just extending out so that they can keep this battle going. And the Senate is now, drawing this out as if they're really trying to threaten that they're going to close the government. It's possible that they could. I think it would be unwise if they do, but they could close the government as they try to battle around these issues. And it's getting really old. Get your job done. So that could just be, the reason I bring that up is just to be careful. News out of Washington, D.C. can always be spun up in a lot of different ways, and we could see that affect the market. If for some reason they count up the votes and find out we're not going to get this done, we're not going to get this passed, then we're going to look for a government closure at midnight on Friday, which means, a lot of folks could not have a place to go Monday morning. Now, some of you would say, hey, that's a good thing. less government intervention. but the fact of the matter is that could affect the market, and not a wise thing for Congress to do. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen here. But keep in mind that in the back of your head that is possible, and watch for those news reports coming out. Everyone, I want to wish you a great day, great profits, and more importantly, I want to wish you a fantastic weekend. Everybody, get some rest, be ready, get all geared up for next Monday. I know sometimes it's hard for us to put aside our trading and take a couple of days off because we love this battle, but please get some good rest. We'll see you back here Monday morning. And if this is the first time you've seen this information, please do me a favor. Click that subscribe button on YouTube, the follow me button on Facebook. Click those thumbs up buttons, and always, I do appreciate anyone who drops that comment on there. You guys have just been incredibly kind. I really do appreciate it. Also, please feel free to share this video with any friends and family that you might think could benefit from this market preparation work. Everyone, take care. Talk to you all very, very soon. Bright and early Monday morning. Have a great weekend.